And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season. The Knicks leading by 7. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Jordan is out there with Morris. Then there's Pippen. And it's Avdia in at the 4 spot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. 4 on the clock. Brunson, no good. Wizards trail by 7. It's stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for New York. And again, New York turns it over. Let's take a look at the numbers for Michael Jordan. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Morris passes to Jordan. He feeds it to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Washington. Robinson sets a screen for Morris, unloads from 13, and he knocks down the jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Bird from the arc. Outside for Randall. Washington with the rebound. Last time they met was in Washington.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Brunson. Bird a screen on Morris. Brunson the bounce pass. The fadeaway. And there's Randall on the assist by Barrett. 9 points for Julius Randle.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Pippen a screen on Barrett. Here's Jordan. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Yep, that one goes in there. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
To the inside, stolen by Pippen. Michael Jordan on the wing. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Pass to Sims. Bird against Pippen. Fades. Rebound by Pippen.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Jordan finds Pippen. Here's Brunson, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Here's Sims, guarded by Robinson. Parent. And an air ball on that one. Way off. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Barrett.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Morris. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pippen a screen on quickly. Throws it up high, and it's Pippen with the jam.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight.
Now Randall, 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Runs in the pass to Randall, and the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Porzingis, he's checked in for Washington. Bridges a screen on Morris. Here's Brunson. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Magic.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And that one, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morris kicks to Jordan. Over quickly. And too long on the shot. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. A pass to Porzingis. Bridges with the steal. And it's quickly in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. And here's Jordan outside. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And there's the pass to Brunson. They double him with Jordan. A wide open look for Bird. Sims kicks to Bridges. They get it back. The shot by Sims, no good. The Wizards with the lead. Jordan the pass to Porzingis. Back to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Bird looking it over. Knicks with a new 14. Jordan against Quickly. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Quickly's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pippen a screen on Quickly. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
Brunson against Morris, and the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's foul number 2 for him. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Knicks. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the New York Knicks.
A huge reason they're up. Offensive rebounding. Great hustle. Running multiple guys on the glass. They're winning the battle of second chance points.
Great hustle by you, too, Kenny, breaking it down.
Thank you.
And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. In the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Brunson and Barrett fill up the guard spots. Julius Randle is out there with Bird, and it's Sims in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pippen outside. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Barrett. Rebound by the Wizards. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan the pass to Robinson. And here's Morris for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Morris has got 6 points.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Jordan with it, guarded now by Larry Bird. And Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
To the middle. Here's Sims. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. for the lead. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 20.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. The first free throw is good. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Jordan dishes to Robinson. Outside for Jordan. Over Barrett. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Barrett the pass to Randall. Back to Barrett. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Sinks the three-pointer. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Barrett. Randall with a screen for Barrett. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Wizards making a change here. Diaz checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Randall with a screen for Bird. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Barrett, no good. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Jordan. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's Sims. Robinson with the block.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Brunson. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Jordan against Bird. Back to Pippen. Over Barrett. And Pippen gets it to go. Pippen's got 11.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Pass to Sims. Bird outside. Three-pointer. Kept alive by New York. There's the pick. Barrett against Jordan. And here's Bird for 3. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kispert's checked in. Bird dishes to Randall. Here's Barrett. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
No good from Jordan. New York trailing. Bird, the pass to Barrett. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 10. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Jordan against Barrett. From 12 feet out. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Sims. Pass to Randall. In the corner, Barrett with it. Trying to get open is Randall. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Randall. Barrett's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Washington trailing. On the wing, Morris. Jordan up top. Barrett covering.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Here's Sims. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.